Greetings, everyone. I am recording a game against Alford817, and he starts out with e4, and I'm going to play the Sicilian Defense. I am new to recording my games with commentary, but I'm doing this for the purpose of just trying to get better and trying to see what my thinking is during the process of a game. So here, since he's blocked this bishop coming out, I feel safe to play my knight out here first, and even adding greater support against this square. So to prevent any pins, I'll go ahead and play a6. Okay, I think that's a pretty soft move he made. So let's go ahead and add pressure against that e4 pawn. And let's see here. Maybe I'm trying to decide whether or not I want to fianchetto my bishop or play towards the center. Okay, I'll tell you what, let's play towards the center and put an even stronger hold on that d4 square. Okay, so he comes in. How do y'all want to play this? If I take that knight, of course, he takes with the pawn, and then it's going to force my knight to evacuate. One thing I could do is I could play my knight. This is a candidate move. Attack that bishop. And then once I take that bishop out, or force this bishop to make a decision, then I can safely take this knight. He takes with the pawn, and I think I would have even a stronger hold on the center than he would. So let's do that. I think that's a mistake of him to jump right into the center like that. All right, so I'm going to continue building up the center. Maybe it's best for me to go ahead and retreat this knight now. He's being forced out. Maybe this square is best. I'm going right back to where I came. Or if I go ahead and take, I'll leave him an option of how he wants to take. Now let's do it. And once again, we're going to come after that bishop. Alrighty, so I want to make sure I have a retreat square for my knight before I move any further. But let's go ahead and capture. Now my knight is hanging, so I have to keep that in mind. Let's see. Okay, I don't have many options here. So looks like I went up a piece, I went up a pawn through that exchange. And he's coming in there, I see. So we can't have that. So let's force this knight out of here. And I think this move is now going to force me to caddy the bishop. I really didn't want to do that, but this bishop is now pretty weak because it's so blocked in on the black squares. Just, you know, if there's some kind of way I can exchange in the future, I'll go ahead and castle my king to safety. And see what's going on here. Okay, well, do I invite him to take? Or do I push forward? I think I can push forward here and capture more territory. And then I can come and support this pawn. So he's really given up a lot of territory. Let's see. And I like moving my rook here, supporting this pawn. And then maybe getting ready to push that pawn. Okay, let's go here. And let's go ahead and begin looking at exchanging. Oh, look at that. Okay, so we'll come with this here. Attack that. I plan to exchange bishops. He may have just fed me another piece. Oh, okay. So I guess he saw that he was getting ready to lose another pawn and decided against it. So I think it's time to get our bishop into play. And looks like he's probably coming to this file. So we will fight for that file. Yep, right on cue. I have to move into place here to attack this pawn. We still plan on winning that pawn. But right now, we're going to maintain pressure on this base pawn here. We got pressure building up there. And I am planning to, it may not be a bad idea even to begin to get some more control over this C1 square. Okay. And let's go here. Gonna take over this file. And we will capture towards the center. So right now his knight has limited squares. Now we're adding, oh, he wants to, okay, wait a second. All right. I think we have to take that. Well, he may have just won a piece because the queen can't take. So I think he just dropped a piece. And then I have the option of bringing the bishop back here, attacking the rook. Oh, okay. Well, we'll take that as well. I guess he was trying to open up some space for this rook to operate. I don't know. Let's see, what do we want to do with that? Let's go here and check the king. We'll slide our king up and then prepare an attack along the H file with the rook. That's pretty powerful. And it looks like he resigned. So as I'm looking at this now, there are two different ways I think I could have gone. One is to attack on the H file, and the other is to, no, we can't attack on really that knight protecting. And so this knight is really doing a great job of protecting the dark square, the dark color complexes that I'm attacking on. So good job for the knight. This has become available, however, this bishop takes b3. That's sitting there. Oh, no, it's not. That's protected as well, so that's not an option yet. Unless I were to block it with the rook, block the queen's protection, and now I have the attack here with some discoverability against the queen. What I mean by that is provide an attack against the knight, while at the same time attacking here. And then once the rook is moved, there's a discovered attack against the queen. You know, the other move was to come here. And what does he do with that? He has to get off the file. There's only squares here. And then comes the bishop. And he's forced to, probably forced to move here. The knight has to go here. It's getting very bad for him. And bishop takes rook. Queen takes rook. Queen takes bishop. And I think things kind of go downhill from there. And that's when the queen moves in. And Houston, you got trouble. So well, I think that's well played, and I think maybe some of this commentating through my games might actually help me out a lot more. Okay, thanks for joining me.